Joining us now, Democratic strategist Christy Setzer. Christy, give me a sense of what you feel is the next step. They are supposed to now mix these two, merge them into that big mixing bowl, and I'm just wondering who wins out, the House version, the Senate version, a bit of both?
I think before we can answer that question, we need to find out a little bit more about what has been in each version. And I think we're still finding that out. Look, the Joint Committee on Taxation couldn't even put out their analysis of the Senate tax bill until after the Senate had actually already voted on it because it was so unclear, passed in the middle of the night, handwritten scribbles on the side. It was really not clear. I also think that, Democrats and Republicans, are going to have to, particularly Republicans, are going to have to quell the bipartisan outrage over what we do know about this bill. This is something that currently only has about 25% support if you look at popular opinion polls. So I think we need to first know more about what's in it. Have people be satisfied that it's not just the richest of the rich who are going to benefit here, and then you can move forward.
It's interesting. On Friday, we had Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana, a Republican, who said he will be one of the deciders on Team Senate, and he very specifically told us that carried interest, which is, of course, that very low tax rate bracket of 20%, that managers of private equity funds, mostly billionaires, still get with nobody even talking about it. You've got the estate tax being screamed about, the alternative minimum tax, the elimination of the deduction of state and local taxes. But suddenly that's in the air up there and can't be touched. He said it would be thrown down as a gauntlet onto the floor. But I'm just wondering why it wasn't in the first place, considering President Trump had flat out multiple times said that's got to go.
He said a lot of different things. He then yesterday said that, 22% corporate tax rate would be okay when before it was no higher than 20. Look, I think there's just a lot of moving pieces here right now. The original version that was talked about had, deductions for private jet owners, for golf club owners, for a lot of things that seemed suspiciously to benefit one Donald J. Trump. Are those things in there? I think so. Again, we just need to look a little more clearly.